Maker Spice Diana, the song is ready. It's playing 28 minutes to 10 o'clock. Brian and Maritza starting your day. Today is a Monday, and every Monday we have Kuku, Wazabanga, Sema. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
My lobster.
Your lobster.
Today, oh, you look like a delicacy.
Yeah? Ninga byakulya, see a delicacy.
Delicacy. Eh, byakulya.
Oh, Maritza. The way you're hyping me, I've got to know. Chinua Achebe said, things fall apart. Hey,
What is
things fall apart, Chinua Achebe.
Is it the wallet?
Hey, Maritza, I have money. But I tell people every day, I have money.
Yeah?
The difference is, Ugandans, when you tell someone I have money, Ugandans say, Mpayo, it is my money. Enough for me and those I do what
you want.
What I got to them is I have money. No, it's my money. Otherwise, how you doing, guys?
We're good.
It's a wet, what they call it?
Monday.
Wet Monday.
Yes.
Do we say it's raining cats and dogs?
Yeah.
It is raining this side. It is raining pork and cabbage. How is it possible? How does it happen? That thing.
Yes.
What? No, there is a way people are sensitive these days. You know, on my YouTube channel, Kasoko Live, I have a show called Animal Farm. So
Yes.
there's a pig, there are goats, dogs, and everything. So there are Muslims who come and tell me, we like that show very much. I'm busy watching jam. I'm going to tell you. Temufuga nnyo.
It's an animal.
Bemuma mufuga temukiyisawo. You may not like it, but there are people who like it. And the original Animal Farm, that animal yayiribya abantu. You don't know. Yes.
Yeah.
You don't know. It's called George Orwell.
Yeah.
Yeah? Yes. I did literature in English. So, yeah?
I don't know why you play around, but your English is really good.
Yeah, I know. My English is good. Naye, of course, because at when they are just they are fake. They are fake chaps. And you know, in communication, Bagaba, you need to wear the shoes of your audience.
Come on, man.
You get it? So, because the yasoma, Otukanoga, let me embrace. Yeah? Let me embrace illiteracy. Now, some people, you see them commenting. Sevo called them what?
Who?
Sevo.
Which one?
When he's angry, there is a word he throws around.
Oh, why?
Hooligans.
Not hooligans.
There's another one? A more intense one?
Yes, a more intense one.
You say
Idea.
Yeah.
Okay. Otherwise, it's been for me it was a very long weekend. But this weekend I realized growing up is a scam. From Thursday, Madam Mikoro.
yes.
You know, like it becomes worse for us who are celebrated. You know, there are people who said Lumumba and Chazakong are celebrate. Then some fake guy said, "Is Kasuku a celeb?" My friend, I have people tell me, "Wow, your role model." You know, there are things that shock me. I want to be like you, and I'm like, do these people know what they want to be like? Do they know me well? Because there are times I wake up, you know, like I'm at home. So Madam is watching me on YouTube, TV, and I'm there. I'm like, guy, try you carry me to. Then I'm like, okay, that is me. Then I go back. You get it, eh? So if I get scared of myself sometimes, how do you want to be like me? You get it? But it's sometimes I get the vibe when people tell me, you know, you're my role model. We want to be like you. How did you make it here? And I'm like, yeah, you know. Sometimes that's the only satisfaction I have in life. I've made it.
You know.
Yeah, I may not have all the money I want. I may not be as rich as I want.
But as long as
I have a name.
People.
Yes, I have a name.
Yeah.
Kasukumbu, do you have a boat?
Do you have a boat?
No, I don't have a boat.
So please, making it conversations. Stop here.
But you know,
Sheebah bought a boat.
Yeah, Sheebah bought a boat.
That boat.
Yeah, Sheebah
have
bought
you seen it?
Yeah, I've seen it. I've
Live?
seen it. I've seen it. Yeah, I've
Have
seen
you
it
been
live.
on it?
I've not been on it. For me, I think one, Sheebah bringing that boat in this Women's Month speaks a lot.
Yeah.
The weather.
Then the weather. Yeah, of course, Namlawe, she said she's going to be hiring people who want to use it. It's another form of
She
business.
has a company called Red Events.
Yes. So they're going to be doing things on that boat. One thing I've liked about Sheebah, she's not moved to whining. You know, most people whine. And takonima teyegulumiza tabeera ogamba every time, you know, women, we have been neglected. She has done.
Working.
Yes, she's showed us you can do. You know, the challenge I have with those people, women's rights and what, most times they dwell on the talking. The action is less. You know.
That's a lie.
No, for me, as I see
You haven't
yes,
seen.
as I see it.
Move with me, I'll show you that.
Because I'll tell you, when you look at Sheebah, she's right to talk about women equality, feminism, and all those other things, because she's done. In a world where there is so much competition from men, she stood out, you know, and you know, she's done the pads, she has the events, she's built a house, and her story is this story of where she had to struggle all her life.
Yeah.
But then her story does not have so much of, then I threw this guy some along the way for me to get where, you know? Because I saw Sheebah in 2010. She's trying. No, yeah. Nasuka namala 2008. No. Ngabazanya Queen Sheebah. Wano ku theater, National Theater. Then they went to Bat Valley with these two girls who dance. Yeah? Over Vicky and Ho. Something like that. Then she netutan kokola ngakola ku T1 wali. Red Night, that fashion thing. Aleta abawala to model to do what. Late in the night. Nenga Sheebah, you can't beg. She'll find a way of making you her relative. You're my brother.
She brothers.
Yeah. Then eventually she moved. And the next step we saw, Ice Cream, the song that kicked the door for her. Yeah. So when you see all these things happening, for me, njagala nyo people like her. Because then you know it is about the job, you know? You don't talk. There are so many people saying, abakazi tetufiridwako, but you have an acre of land. You have chikumi kuchikumi, where you can begin digging. There is a girl at campus now who challenged me at the time, Nari Mokwana. Nga atunda juice, you get it. Nenga, when she comes to meet me ate yanjo chayo. Yes.
Oh.
Nga yanjo chayo. To date, I hold her very highly. You know, because she does, you know. Now you meet people talking, you know, or nomugamba ntikai tukuwadde akalimu mu saloni takagala. Nomuga atandika okwoza engoye ku kyalo, because every story has somewhere it begins. There will not be women empowerment if the women don't have the mentality to begin doing. You know, tandika yoze engoye, vaku ngoye, katigula wakadoka, vakadoka slowly.
Complain when you're doing something.
You've spoken well. Can I add to what you
said? Please.
And I'm proud that you've spoken well. So part of the empowerment, which I think you seem invested in, which because every time you come to the show, you talk about it. Part of the empowerment is knowing how to make money, where to put your money, the opportunities you can exploit, those things.
Yeah.
So on that note, encourage that empowerment as well, because that what you're saying women don't want to do, they also need to be empowered to know this is a good job, this will help you, this, you know, this is what you need to
but
do.
You see about, okay, like you said, the good job, you know, for me, why sometimes I'm against certain things. Me, I was raised by my mom. Actually, I grew up around women. At one point I was the only man in the home, you know, and my mom could literally do everything I wanted. And also look after me, you know. And she was selling stationery wali. She would take the plane, nitugenda Dubai, nanga lero tugende, komao na tuse ebintu, you know, everything I wanted, nganchifuna. Kati, for me, there is no way you can tell me a woman can't do something. There is no way you can tell me, there is no way you can tell me that a woman needs a certain privilege to be able to do something. When I saw it, of course, as me,
that's your personal.
Yes, it's my personal opinion. As me, you get what I'm saying. So for the other people, I don't know. That's why my mentality is like that.
For most of us who have been raised by women,
yes,
who did everything against all odds. So
but
it's not easy to understand the other side. Yet Man.
You've seen one
People
side.
have been
I think just as a general rule, take women off a pedestal and realize that they're human beings. When you keep them on that pedestal because of your experience, and I think I've had the same experience as all of you in the room, single mom, you never lacked, your life was great despite all the downsides. So I think just the grace of taking women off that pedestal and allowing them to be human beings, allowing them to fail, and recognizing they also need advice, they also need the help. No, we are not gods.
True. Still over the weekend, we had Prophet Elvis Mbonye's birthday.
Hey.
It happened on Saturday. They threw him a surprise birthday. There's something about, and I've told people before, and saying on Dembe FM and here, most people have like, Mbonye, mufere, biakola, bichi. But there is a certain way Mbonye and his church is organized. You cannot believe it. There is a way they are organized there. Like, you will not hear Mbonye commenting about everything. Bobby Wine. Then he's there trying to catch government's attention. Watch Mkorenti. Then Sevo, atakati, COVID yaja, ebisanya wabiongereyo. You know those things, eh? He has stuck to what he knows best.
Yeah.
Even with all the criticism that comes, Mbonye prophecy as it was. He has not replied anyone about the prophecies.
Yeah.
However, what he has done, he has compiled, I said this happened.
This happened.
You get it? The rest is up to you.
Fact on fact.
Yeah. And his audience is growing every day. He's more realistic, like, I don't know. There's something about Mbonye that is very hard to understand, but I'm happy for him. He's doing his thing. Most importantly, to Ariyo Bampita. We ate. You know why I say organized? Yes, they invited me. Next time Mbonye go over, buy a red carpet. They put red carpet. Then they put over grey carpet. When I reached...
Which carpet?
Yeah?
Which carpet?
There is a grey carpet.
But which one did you walk on?
I walked on the red one. And when I arrived, remember I came late. I arrived late. I have other things to do. So I program myself to the Maramulondo, Zileko Maritza, Zileko Linda. Oshege. Kanade, Linda Trajagunta Kubunke can attain Charieno. I'm past that stage.
Yes.
So to Kao, Nyamba de my matching betange. Blue with stripes, such a toga thing. Kadiven talk about Sanam Sangaria. Namba, how are you? Tebatumanyi nabo abantu beyo. Are you sure you're in the right place? So I asked him, what do you mean? Am I sure I'm in the right place? I'm not smart enough. Okay, so as I took the first step, Naga, excuse me, do everything, don't step on my carpet. Konze, which you can step on the red one, not the gray one. Konze, okay, nanzile no kuredi, chinga matu chekinga. I came in, people eating a salad, food of all tribes. You get it? Then I went in. Hey, you should see the way they cut the cake. You know these people around him. Prophet, it's time to cut the cake. Najana Sulaya Kagamo, you'll get favor. So can we cut the cake? Ari Keno. Yeah? Then narrator Kambe Nasara. He cut once like this. Oh God, praise the Lord. Fireworks, everything. Nadayo natula. Yeka kuntebe yebati. Nerutani kao batu buziza. No batima was there. Kabuleta. Of course, when we mention big names, Kasuku, Baba the microphone in Jogeda. You're no prophet, Richie. Then the man said, it's time to go. You know, when he was leaving, what of fireworks were taken outside? The moment he stood up, Narinya Kapeti and Nebuaka. Nengama, my God. Make money, make money, make money. Very important. Make money. I was like,
birthday, yo.
Birthday, I don't want the fireworks. Nyansen Guida Buguizi. To Sale. Mbonye is very organized. So, that was Mbonye for you. That happened last weekend. Then also, Narabye Kenya. There's something I really don't like. The moment bano abantu abatulaba ku TV ne radio akajanja kaabwe kasita kasuka I detest it. You get it, eh? Era nze nvuddeyo nnyo I've fought so many battles. For example, jukira ku bya radio wano.
Yes.
People came, ne abayimbi beewandisiza ebbaluwa bazirese wano ku monitor. You know those idiots. Bagamba, they wrote here later. Ne bagamba nti if they are not firing Kasuku, they should never play their music again. Berabidde, music waabwe, we have the right to play it. We pay UPRS.
Yes.
UPRS nga babagamba esho muwandikire UPRS because we just paid them $3,000 or something, 30 or 3,000 for the music rights for this year. Kati nebidduka nebigende wakayihura. Kayihura awandise ebbaluwa akopinzemu muhozi akopinzemu gundi ani UCC. Naye akayihura banaye sirimu wangu atoza mu office yali mu weekend ala 2. Namuyola. Mfulumya. Kati batutuuka eri. Well, some of the things I got to know later, the argument was, and you know, sometimes we may put government on pressure that is trying to not strangle the space and everything. Nene bana abantu, if we don't come out okugamba abawuliriza n'abatulaba, webakoma, they are strangling the space. For example, today, I am the #1 entertainment society journalist,
opinion leader,
over broadcaster, #1 ekyo kiri undoubtedly ku radio ku TV okitegeera kati bwokera ku macha n'onyiganze bana abalala obeera bakoze eki
nabo banyigidde ddala
otegera kyegamba kati okitegeeza nti ate tuddayo eri gye nasanga industry eno 10 years ago ng'abayimbi balinnya n'okulinnyirira abantu oba okitegeera kyegamba kati ekyo ne kigaana ne tujja ku MC Ibra yayogera byayogera
yavuma Jasmine.
Nze bayankubira essimu nanga nti Kasuku omanyi nina audience yange ya YouTube ate balina we bandabira ne mugamba audience ye ya YouTube benebe ekwagala ejja kukola ki ejja kusigala okitegeera kubanga tonna gitandika nga tonna YouTube walitolya he began let them go keep doing your work as good as it gets the audience will build back. You get it? But do not come publicly to apologize to the lady. Walo chebaita office politics. Muyino kumanya how to handle a brand. If you have Mulondo as your brand, nga akoze nsobi, how do you handle him? Own it, not the person. Because the moment Mulondo ayika, ate Mulondo aba chakola chikumpewo. Huyo abera unyiza, kale abera chatugamba chi. Era Ibrate yaddayo ku TV.
Kati yayingide ku Spark.
Ku Spark bamwadde. Awajazime ekintu ajja kikuba bulungi. Naye wali kyali kyamu. Kati be bana ba homeboys Kenya be bagobye. You have asked them to step aside. You have suspended them. Overwadde fine. Okitegeera because they said bagamba mbuki a woman went on a date. Married such tunyonyole.
So what happened was
Maritza.
So this is what happened. These Kenyan presenters, 3 guys on the show, were talking about the case where a woman was thrown off the 12th floor of a building. Now, they'd gone to the 12th floor on a date. This guy asked her out on Facebook. She said yes. They went to their date on the 12th floor. The man tries to
want to touch.
To yingiz things where they are not supposed to be. So she fights his advances and he threw her off the building. So what the presenters were saying, the Homeboys radio presenters, is that Kenyan women need to stop being loose because if they don't organize themselves, these things are going to keep happening. So what that is basically victim blaming. They were accusing women of putting themselves in the line of danger. So they basically got actually they lost their jobs.
First they got suspended for 6 months.
First they got suspended.
Then the Kenyan audience made more noise, so they got expelled.
Yes, but I think it was more than the audience. I think also other people take part because for something like a radio station, NGOs advise on that radio station. Government policies are pushed through that radio station. If a country is working hard to fight rape, sexual harassment, defilement, and one of the biggest morning radio shows is actually contributing the contrary of that fight, which is victim blaming.
Yeah.
So you're misrepresenting the station and you're also not doing your job right.
But now, minus the station, if it was maybe like on my YouTube here, could they have, could they do the same to them?
They can write to block your channel.
They can actually, YouTube would take the initiative.
But no problem. Okay, for me, what I think,
Yeah.
our society is trying to adapt certain ways of life or certain things that really are nonsensical, because the truth is we need to come out and talk to our women. We need to tell them, because Thierry Henry, Henry, the Arsenal guy, he quit social media. You got it, eh? Because he felt like social media was not protecting people as much as they could. And these are some of the things that come back to it. For example, social media should be able to give us fact checks on the person you're going to do what, because they ask us for our name, where do you stay, what do you do, all the things. Now, when you decide to go out with someone, can't we get like a profile where you can check someone and, you know, make sure that this person, because the truth is, and I'll tell you, many people are going out on dates with people they don't know. And of course, you cannot go out on a date always with someone you know. You have to be strangers, you meet, become friends. There's somewhere everything has to begin from. You get what I'm saying? But the way, there's a way, you know, for me personally, I would side with those guys.
I know.
You get it, eh?
Stand by.
Maybe the way they brought it out was wrong, but what they were saying was the truth.
No, what you're saying is wrong. 933 KFM. It is 6 minutes to 10 o'clock. Brian and Maritza starting your day.
Continues.
Cuckoo was a banger.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
So we are still talking about those homeboys they fired. Personally, I would want to side with them, because you see, the thing is, okay, there's what they call tone. Have you heard of tone? The tone in your voice. Many times we are misinterpreted by the tone in our voices. For example, for us, we know the Bachiga have a very strong tone. So he could be telling you, please leave that place. Then say, leave that place. But Nyanga Mutima, it is
very
leave that
humble.
place.
Yes.
You get it? Then maybe the way you deliver it could also matter.
But still,
and of course, the time.
I think, yes, they might have been victims of this, but it should set a precedent that, you know, even as broadcasters, we need to get a language that protects victims and also pushes conversations forward. That is more progress.
Yeah, okay, but for me, the challenge is one. How these, like you said, advertisers, the audience gets to involve themselves so much to push for these people to get fired.
That happens the best. I mean, Tiger Woods lost everything.
I know.
Yeah, so it happens.
Yeah,
but
for me, that is where my challenge is only. Because, you know, you're supposed to understand, if they do it today, what if it becomes their business? There are these guys, Banoba, Jeffrey Smith, or no, Robert Amsterdam. For them, their role is to put down governments they feel are not doing what they want. Now, if a government gives them so much power, so as that they can decide certain things about it, what happens next? So today, if this one falls, tomorrow the other one falls.
Let me ask a question. Who's the broadcast for? Is it for the people on air or the people listening?
For the people listening.
If the people listening, if the stakeholders, that version of the stakeholders are not protected, feel that they are being, because victim blaming is a thing, and I know you agree with what they're saying, but the truth of the matter is, whether we like to admit it or not, they were victim blaming. So my takeaway from this is that however type of way you feel about their firing, learn more about victim blaming, learn more about why it's important to not victim blame, and understand what makes you victim blame, because we still do it. It's something
okay,
but
the question for me is, were the options out? Because, you know, like I always say here, I told people at UCC at one time that, you know, people are going to make mistakes. The same way you can make a mistake with your wife when you're married. But, you know, you just don't wake up and say, I'm divorcing.
Some people do.
But you see, in church, even with the law, there's a procedure. They tell you first go through this stage. Can you try to accommodate each other? If things fail, when the worst gets to the worst, then it does what? So maybe these people need to go back for refresher.
They need to be thrown off the 12th floor.
Banange, Maritza.
Why are we still discussing?
Anyway, and the channel was that
we need to go. We need to go. Otherwise, they will fire us.
Oh, so now you want to go? Eh?
I want to go.
The girl is crippled for life.
And that is very unfortunate.
Let's be clear.
So if you're blaming people who talked about that like that, or
Kasuku, those boys are paying for the recklessness they had. Okay, the chick is never going to walk again. You cannot replace that. Okay. Yeah. So sign out.
We have to go. It's a discussion really I want to continue having with you guys from here.
Yeah.
And you heard of the tsunami?
Which one?
Until next time, I want to say us going on. We got to go out of here. It's been the beautiful Maritza. The handsome Brian Molondo, and the cool, sexy, hot, beautiful, handsome Kasuku.
You forgot Rich.
Rich, yeah, loaded. I'm signing out saying bye-bye until next week. And bye, man. Thank you very much for all your time.
What's the shoe?
What's the fucking shoe, man?
We were doing so good on time.
Until I arrived.
Excuse me.
No.
Yes.
Nga show yange tojogerako.
Eriwa.
Nze ne mchala wange. Gena ku Instagram yange.
Yes.
Bajita Ride with the Molondos.
Ride with the Molondos.
Olemwa.
But the other time waliwo yali akunoonya nga tebakulaba oba ku YouTube oba ku yeah, someone said I'm looking for Molondos mulaba
oyo tayagala kunoonya naye anoonya alina sente
baba tebayina basumbuyi. So ride with the Molondos on Instagram. You have more like all those things. Maritza, I want us to start a vlog. Yeah, for you. You have very nice idea. By the Maritza, I want to begin hosting you on my channel.
Yeah.
Especially for issues like
Maritza jita Animal Farm in the Rojita
in Ranjita 3-phase. Ne People's Platform.
Ate ya Maritza
jita V with Maritza.
Wanji
V with Maritza.
Vicinity.
Vocabulary.
What is
V? V can be for animal.
V is for animal. What animal starts with the letter
I'm saying animal in Luganda. So it could be V for animal.
Yes.
So Wanji. So we shall call it V. V with Maritza. You could say views.
Views?
Oh, chinavi chana chino.
And then Jagala views with Linda Den.
Views with Linda Den.
Look at them views.
Now Linda Den, if we have a kid together, chocolate color, because I'm black, you're brown. Whose eyes?
It's called a cappuccino baby.
Sorry.
Cappuccino
like
baby.
4 minutes late, like a whole minute.
Cappuccino baby. Ole moi. Chino chiteteyo be I thought jacket. Oh, why?
Don't die.
Are you fine?
Oh, why?
We need you next week.
Also, talk and all moi. The ever beautiful Linda Den. Linda. I've had rumors, but I don't know how true. I have had rumors of someone doing the duo. Yeah. So guys, that's basically it. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. Kanyamos, njagala jobuze ku bantu bange just obaweko kawevu katini. Just kawevu. Kanyamos yorieri. President wa USPA. Naye okubalo yafuna ekifo. Tampita nga yewa the trip name. Kati Afcon ejja. Ontwala. So guys, don't forget to subscribe. Obulango temububuuka banaite mubuuse bulango mwezi guno ndaba ku sente. Buli lwenkera ku machanga mbagugwako ddi nfune ku sente. So please don't skip the ads. Togama tona Kasuku, I like your show. You do a very good show. Nayenga tokola chi. Yes, mu bulango metu just sente. Don't skip the ad. Otherwise, It's a rainy morning enkuba etonyera ddala wano e Kampala. It is advisable for people to have sex. All styles and positions, roast chicken, crocodile, Buddha palm, Russian roll, climbing monkey style, zonna weziri. Try it mu nkuba eno.
What did you like that struggle?
Yeriwe yas the struggle. What are the frog jump style obanga chikerot ngobukira kuli bot.
Struggle eyo. Ojukira remote. Ngajja we senyi we yali. Olumwe mwana we